it safe to look yet? Bad result for Manchester United. 1-1 against Burnley. Yet again, the team concede a late goal. Newcastle United won as well. So the team that didn't draw matches has now started drawing matches. United were controlled the first 20 minutes. It wasn't a boring game. This isn't tail end Van Gaal or Mourinho where you're falling asleep. These are roller coaster matches with the ball going back and forward. But Manchester United just can't hold on to a lead. It's a struggle. United had 27 shots. Burnley had 16. So both sides created a lot of chances. Both sides left themselves exposed. Once again, we saw Manchester United offering up a lot of chances. It was entertaining. Burnley are much improved. I know that Manchester United, the people who were working on the game, felt that they were well organised, were powerful. They've lost 1 in 8. I think if they keep them players, they'll come straight back up if they go down. But that was a massive point for them. But less of Burnley. Just looking at Manchester United's games now. Palace away, Arsenal, Newcastle, Brighton. Tough games, all of them. And European football. If United do not get European football, then... And I realise I'm qualifying that saying if it's not Champions League football. So already we're downgrading expectations because that's where we're at with it. Player ratings. Well, thanks for everyone who bought United We Stand. We've sold out the mag yet again. Been really strong support from you this year. And I appreciate that a lot. We put hundreds of hours into it. And you get it. You buy it. You realise that not everything's for free. And thank you. That's all we can say. Onana, I thought he was having a really good game until he gave a horrendous penalty away at the end. United have conceded, 24 goals at Old Trafford, 25 now. Only 10 last season. So there's one of your main problems. He punched a 26-minute shot over from Odobert. Odobert's 19. He's got something about him. Came in his first season in the Premier League. He came from Troyes in France. I think they're a City-linked club. Magnificent stop from Foster on 34. He moved his feet well. He got his hand to push it away. Same again on 37 when it was one-on-one. Everything, he was doing well. And then he rushed out and gave a penalty away after 85 minutes, which was a stinker. So his 8 gets downgraded to a 7. And lucky at that because of what happened. Delot quieter than normal. Stopped a 24th minute Burnley attack when it was 4v4. Maguire playing well. 7, Delot 6. Maguire defended Burnley's first attack well, cut out Fofana's pass on 32 when it was 3-on-2 and United were exposed. He blocked an Assignon ball. And we'd be saying Harry's in great form, but everything's clouded by the fact that Manchester United didn't win the game. Casemiro, 6 up against Fofana, had a shot wide after 6 minutes. Drove forward after 50, went down inside the area and asked for a penalty. No. Poor header in the air after 85. It sort of looped up, and that's the header which Onana came out to claim. Casemiro headed a free kick after 92 minutes. Manchester United were getting desperate by that point. Casemiro 6, Wan-Bissaka 6. He was in an incredible position after 54 minutes and he tried to manoeuvre his body to get the ball from his left to his right foot. You just don't have time to do that in the Premier League. So he lost possession. But then this is a man who's not scored for over 3 years. The chance was gone. He cleared the ball before the penalty. So the hard work had been done there. He'd amended for Casemiro's loose header and Onana's just ploughed in. So, yeah, 6 for Wan-Bissaka. Eriksen 5. Pushed off the ball early on. Curled a shot, which looked like he took a deflection wide after 10 minutes. He set up Garnacho after 41. He ran through and tried a pass on 61. Some decent defending, but he's just not impacting on the game as much as he should be doing or was doing. Kobbie Mainoo 6. Shot wide after 21 as United dominated. When he came off, It was booed, probably more because Højlund came off. Garnacho 6, positive moments. He leaned back and hit a Fernandez ball over after 2 minutes, shot into the side netting on 40. Stood on by Udderberg after 41, who got a yellow card. Did really well to set up Antony on 50, cut inside and shot wide after 53, but Antony was waiting for that in front of the Stretford end, and then he volleyed a strong shot on target after 68, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. Fernandez, I thought he was United's best player again. 7, if not 8. He's totally in form. He set up Garnacho and Antony in the first 6 minutes with good chances. He got a lot of joy. Well, United got a lot of joy down the left initially. Fernandez hit a post. Superb ball after 50 minutes, after winning the ball back after a United attack had broke down. Shot on target after 81. He's all over the place. If the team had 11 Fernandez is in, they'd be winning and not drawing or losing. Antony, interesting one. I'm going to give him 7. He scored the only goal for Manchester United, and he was busy all game. He swung a shot on target after 7. He trickled a shot past across goal after making a good run and touch soon after. He had a weak shot on 16 after he'd stepped inside. He's quite predictable doing that. He was booked for stamping on the ankle of his compatriot. He had 2 chances at the start of the second half. He got in good positions. There was a poor pass on 73 as his team pushed for a goal, but he got the key goal. He read a bad pass well. He could have gone to ground as he ran towards goal, but he stayed on his feet. Top quality. And then he suffered yet another yellow card challenge on 91. So he'd not scored at Old Trafford since his Premier League debut against Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken. Højlund 5. He held his runs well. He plays others in, but lack of service. Was booed when he came off. Subs. Ahmad came on for Højlund. That was what led to the booing after 64. He came back to stop a Burnley attack after 69. He had a weak shot on target after 92. So he's trying, and he's got a lot of energy. Probably going to like to get more minutes. McTominay on for Manu after 64. The takeaway from him is he went down. He was obviously trying to get a goal by the Stretford end. He looked massively frustrated, like he knew that there was an injury there. So I'm sure we're going to get news about that. But he looked really angry and a bit upset. So hopefully it's not as bad as he looked like he feared. Can't really say any more than that because I just don't know. Mason Mount came on for McTominay then. That was 91. Just too late to get a rating. Johnny Evans 10. Amrabat came on for Eriksen after 80, and you're thinking, all right, let's see the game out now. And then Manchester United do what they do far too often: concede a late goal. So I feel frustrated. I'm sure everybody does, and I'm not just going to write it off as a disastrous match, because I don't think it was. I thought there was some good chances without being a totally convincing performance, and I think Burnley deserved merit for the way that they played as well. But this is against a backdrop of disappointment and of very narrow wins against teams which are much lower. Burnley are probably going to go down. Manchester United should be putting them out of sight, and that never looked like happening at any point today. So the next game, well, it was supposed to be Palace. Well, it is Palace, but they've moved it from a Saturday to a Monday night in London. So that just shows the regard which match-going fans are held by the people who make those decisions. Palace away always seems to get shifted. So what can we hope for? More players come back. Final 4 games of the season. And then we've got the FA Cup final as well. That's a gulp. I know it's frustrating. Keep the faith. I genuinely think it will get better. But I said the same thing at the end of the 17-18 season. See you later.